The Saab 9.3 X-wheel drive models come with two driveshaft carriers. We will begin with the front carrier. The steps are the same for both. Begin by cutting the bottom of the carrier frame on both sides. Support the driveshaft and unbolt it from the body. Remove the outer frame. Using a razor blade, make a cut underneath the metal inner frame all the way around to separate it from the rest of the bearing. Cut the excess rubber hanging off the front of the bearing. Clean it up until it's flush with the base layer of rubber, but leave the base layer of rubber intact. Your bearing should look like this when you're done. Repeat these steps for the second carrier. Cut twice on the bottom, unbolt it from the body. Cut the frame away from the bearing. Remove the excess rubber while keeping the base layer of rubber intact. Now we can install the new carriers. Take the top half with the bushing in it and slide it over top of the bearing with the text facing the front of the vehicle. Take one bolt, fender washer, isolation damper facing up, go up into the carrier, bring another isolation damper down from the top, and your small washer on the very top. Thread it into the passenger side of the car. Grab a second bolt, fender washer, and damper and slide that into the bottom half of the carrier. Place the other damper and small washer on top. You'll notice this side has some overhang with the bushing. This is normal. Place the bottom half on the bearing and thread it into the driver's side of the body. Connect the two halves together using the provided Allen bolts. As you tighten the bolts, switch back and forth from left to right so the bolts don't bind in the holes. And tuck the excess bushing rubber into the carrier to avoid pinching it between the two halves. Then, fully tighten both bolts to the car. Repeat these steps for the second carrier. Top half first, secure to the car with the bolt, fender washer, damper on top and bottom, and small washer on top. Then bring the bottom half up and thread it into the driver's side. Tighten them together with the Allen bolts, avoid pinching the bushings, and tighten it to the body. With that, your installation is complete.